What is going on, everybody? So this is a time is it? 5 this is a Draken saga update. Actually, this is for and just future story. I have no idea what it's gonna be called yet because I haven't gotten that far in the title. Yeah, I'm gonna work on Redemption of the Phoenix. I haven't forgotten about that. I'm just the other night, well, not the other night, last night, I was in my room doing whatever, and all of a sudden this name came to me, Anastasia Valerie Draken. And I decided to go with it, and I'm like, okay, so, it's really cool. And I was like, wait a minute, Anastasia Valerie Indigo, Anastasia Valerie Maddox. And I'm like, fuck, which name is the best? So, today it bugged me a little more. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, let me open up Notepad. So I opened up Notepad on my laptop, and for the past about 5 hours, give or take. No, 4 hours, 4.5 hours, ballpark. I've been working on Anastasia's setup and shit, and even have like a little excerpt from a fight that she's gonna have with Vanessa too. I'm like, damn, this is really good. Like, I have part of her backstory done. I have most of her appearance done. I don't know, like, when it's set, but, like, I'm thinking about 20 years after the events of Endgame, maybe. Depending, I don't know, like, I wasn't expecting this shit. Like, it just came out of nowhere, like, because last night, before I went to bed, I was like, I could do tons of shit with her. Like, is she Vanessa? Is she Vanessa's kid? Fuck off, Twitter. Like, is she Vanessa's kid? Is she Naomi's kid? Is she Trixie's kid? And it just boggled my mind. And then tonight I'm like, is she Tyra's kid? It's just like multiple shit popping in my head. This is me when I was writing ages ago. This is what happens when I get into a story. Other shit will branch off in my train of thought, and I'll try to keep it all in here, and I'll remember it and I'll forget it, or I'll write some of it down and then not really care enough to come back to it, or I'll write a tiny little fraction ass of it down and done and forgot it, fuck off with it. So yeah, this has turned into an interesting little side project. I don't know when I'm gonna jump on it. I don't know what I'm doing with Anastasia yet, but I do like the way the pace is going with how much shit I've come up with. She's difficult to talk to. Very fucking difficult. Oh my god. Every time I'd fight to be like, like, what do you like? Talk to me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me! It drove me nuts because I'm like, why don't you just, fucking tell me what you like? What you're about, this, that, and the other. And she wouldn't give me a fucking thing. She wouldn't say anything. I don't even hear her voice yet, which is really weird. Because usually, if you are a writer and you have done multiple characters over time, and I'm talking like you've had like, you have over dozens of characters, easily dozens, and each of them has a unique voice to them. I don't hear Anastasia's voice yet, so she's still far off in the future. So I got to figure out, whose voice is what she's gonna sound like. So yeah, it's tricky, but getting her down pat is pretty fun for the most part. It's difficult and challenging because I'm trying to, I don't know, build a whole new character, and I'm not even trying. It's just, I don't know, it came out of nowhere. And this is based off the Endgame epilogue I wrote a couple weeks ago. Might have been a month ago or so. Oh, somebody's car. I thought somebody was walking down the street yelling and shit like they usually do. But yeah, like Anastasia's fun. So I think the starting point for this is going to be like 20 years after the events of Endgame. And, I'm stuck. Oh, and it's going to have flashbacks, obviously. Fucking flashbacks. Something I'm very good at. Because it's a bitch with them flashbacks, because the shit that I write will, like, work with everything else. So, how old is Anastasia now? Let's see, 20 years after Endgame, so I would say 23. So, and she's, very, she's like super independent. She's like tree up her ass independent. And definitely takes after her daddy. Definitely, is unique like her father. And it's a blend of of both of them, mother and father. I just haven't figured who the fuck the parent is yet. I mean, the epilogue is Trixie pregnant, which I already mentioned before for Endgame, but I don't know, like, I think it's like they have she has multiple traits of everybody that she meets as she's growing up and whatnot. Because, for one, I've never written a story about, well, no, I have written a story about kids, but not teens. Kids, as in, like, little squirt motherfuckers. I'm like, Daddy, I want to go play. Like, go fuck off and play then. Need my help, fucker. I have boo-boo. I don't give a shit. Lick it. You'll feel better. But yeah, like, I've dealt with, like, little kids, not teens and 20-somethings in a story. Like, that's different. I don't know, like, it's so weird that she just came out of nowhere, like, and she's interesting because, she's giving me all these different personality traits that are just, like, popping out of my head randomly. I'm like, this is perfect. She's amazing. One of the things that sets her apart from everybody else is she doesn't use a lightsaber. She's a blaster girl. Yeah. She prefers a blaster over a lightsaber. She's a beastmaster, which is a rare trait in Force users, Force-sensitive kids. So, yeah, I wanted to make her stand out from everybody else, so that'll be fun. What else? She definitely has her own way with a lot of things. Like, she's highly independent, and she's very gifted and whatnot, but not like Galen Merrick gifted, but, what's the word I want? Not like Galen Merrick gifted, but in that range, but maybe a few levels below. In terms of power, I would say. Like, for me, like, there is a measuring stick when it comes to who's the most powerful. And everybody sets that at Luke Skywalker, and I'm like, you can set it at something better. Set it at Vader. Try again. Palpatine. Ew. Cringe. Ugh. Like I said, like, when I look at it in terms of power, in terms of Force user power, I look at everybody that's been mentioned and put in stories and whatnot. I don't use the OT as a measuring stick. I use all the characters as a measuring stick. And to me, the OT isn't a good measuring stick starting point. Honestly, it's not. So, like, with her, she's not really, like, Anastasia isn't, like, full-on, like, Force immersed, honestly. Like, she's not, like, You know, she's not like stripped. She's not Jedi. She's not Sith. She's just, you know, her own girl. And that's one. That tastes like peanut butter. Yum. It's from earlier. She definitely has her, you know, her own sense of style, her own attitude and shit. She picks fights with Mandalorians and bounty hunters in her teens. And since this story is set after Endgame, this is probably something that's going to come out like way later. Maybe I couldn't even give you a fucking year. 2021 maybe? I don't know. Because I still have Redemption to finish, and then whatever happens after that. And then I got, you know, Endgame to write, Bayvox to write, The Dark Side Ending to write of the trilogy. So I don't really know. It might be later, it might be sooner. I have no clue. So, but she's fun though. Like, she's a real... She's... Trying to think what she's like. Oh, what was that damn bitch's name? I know, I have a horrible habit of saying that. I'm like, you bitch. What's that bitch's name? That name. The one from, Eternal Throne. The shit is her name. Sarah? I think that's right. Valkorian's, yeah. Valkorian's the daughter, and Valkorian, her mom's name. But I'm thinking of the daughter. That's the sister to Arkin and what's his name? Yeah. She, like, most of this is, like, based off of her look and whatnot, but not really. It's more like, it's inspired by it, but not fully, you know, a clone of it, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm getting at, sort of, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, like, she's gonna be very interesting to write, that's for sure, because I haven't written, like, a solo story on, like, because I haven't written a solo story like this because it's different, and to have it, you know, 20 years after in a huge event, tricky. Because there's so much to take into account, and there's so much to break down, and then I have to figure out, you know, who am I bringing back, you know, who's important, you know, what happens, all that good shit, you know? You know, like, do I bring back all my characters that I've wrote and created, or do I leave some out, or do I kill some off? Hate that feeling. It's like, I gotta kill this motherfucker off. Artax! Fucking never-ending story. For such a cult classic movie, it's literally just like, give the bitch a name. Everyone's like, oh, it's such a cult classic. All you gotta do is give the bitch a name and everything's cool. Didn't have to kill a horse. Fucking nothing. And for the longest time, now this is funny. I know I'm getting off task with this, but this is something that's really bugged me for a long time. When I was little, I thought Atreyu was a girl. I'm like, that's a girl, and then I look at it like, oh shit, that is a dude. Oh man, I was like, no boy is that pretty, and there's no fucking way. And I was like, damn, like, that girl's hot. Like, that's a dude. What? My childhood has been lied to. I must go put it in a safe house. I need a safe space. Help me. But yeah, to write this from... Well, I can do multiple perspectives. That's easy as fuck. Multiple POV is my middle name. Shit. But to write, write Anastasia's origin story up. That's better. To write her origin story up is going to be difficult because, I got to factor in a lot of things. And since everything Star Wars is going to be over with next year, well, this year into next year, um, it gives me plenty of time to really, soak up all this new shit that's out and I can apply it to my stories as well. Some of the stuff, not all of it. Um, yeah, it's fun. It's the beauty of the dark side ending too, is that what you see in the light side ending for Redemption of the Phoenix and stuff, and the whole trilogy as a whole, like all that's going to be there. But the dark side ending, so much more. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna watch a video because I said I was gonna watch a video later. And then I'm just gonna relax for the night and probably get something to eat too. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish. Ah, ah. So until next time, give me my fucking glasses, you faggot. This faggot headphone cord was holding my glasses hostage. Oh man, tilted to new. Yeah, I'm in a good mood tonight. I haven't had any like spaz attacks or some shit. I'm good. So next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.